So Friday, October 3rd finally came around and I rushed out of work on my lunch break into Nottingham City Centre to go and get my copy of the new Taylor Swift album, The Life of a Showgirl. Naturally, I was really excited for this release and I thought immediately that I'd probably make a video of some description about it. But what I thought I'd do is listen to the album once and jot down the first 5 songs that really jumped out at me and caught my ear. And I'm recording this video on the Monday after the Friday, so obviously I've listened to the album a few more times and my opinions on the songs and my favourite songs are already changing with each listen. And I'll talk about the album as a whole a bit more in the second half of the video, but on that first listen, these 5 songs are the ones that really stood out to me. And the album gets off to a great start with The Fate of Ophelia, which appears to be the lead single for the album. That short drum fill and the moody keyboards caught me off guard at first, but then the beat comes in with that pulsing synth bass behind it and I thought, here we go. And I thought, yeah, this is good. It's snappy. Taylor's in great voice. I always really admire Taylor's vocal stylings. When you hear that quick call and response when she sings me, myself and I, that leads into the big, bright and truly fantastic chorus. And in particular, I really like those loud, echoed hand claps that precede the second chorus when Taylor sings, "You wrap around me like a chain, a crown, a vine." The quietude of the bridge is really nice when Taylor sings, "Locked inside my memory." Every melodic twist and turn in this song is so ear-pleasing. Late last night before I went to bed, this song was stuck in my head, and as soon as I got up this morning, I was singing the chorus. The more I play and hear this song, the more I like it. A fantastic start to the album. So that was track 1, The Fate of Ophelia. The second track that really caught my ear was track 3, the absolutely joyous Opalite. Opalite meaning new beginnings. Yeah, this one stood out immediately. Love the production on this track. The punchy drums and bass and the soft, lilting acoustic guitar beneath it. And I love Taylor's soft vocals here, especially when she does that ha ha part. It's so dreamy. The uplift into the chorus is great. The extension of the chorus, even better. I really like the double tracked vocals, and I think towards the end of the song there's even a third vocal added in there, which again sounds big and bright and undeniably catchy. Yeah, she sounds great on this song, and it's such an infectious, uplifting and perfect pop song. Then, upon first listen, I thought the album took a little bit of a dip, but then it came back strong with track 8, Wishlist. That slightly stuttering keyboard melody caught my ear straight away, and it makes for a really pretty arrangement, both subtle and sweet. And in the song, Taylor lists her hopes and dreams for the future. A couple of kids and dreaming about a driveway with a basketball hoop. But that soft refrain of "I just want you" is, so lovely. The way she sings that chorus in that semi-falsetto vocal, it's so beautiful. A really great vocal, and admittedly, I'm a bit of a softie at heart, but yeah, I found this one rather touching. The next one really jumped out and grabbed me. The brilliant Cancelled, and I like it when Taylor takes off her kid gloves and goes for the jugular. The subtle production behind the approaching beat gives this song a real menacing feel. I really like the lyric, "If you can't be good, just be better at it. Everyone's got bodies in the attic." I love the way the chorus jumps out, and especially those strings that rise behind Taylor's vocal. It gives the song real power. I salute you if you're much too much to handle, like my whiskey sour and poison thorny flowers. Millions of Taylor Swift fans know all too well that she writes really great lyrics. Welcome to my underworld, where it gets quite dark. Do tell us more. On first listen, I thought to myself, this is vigilante shit from Midnight's bigger, bolder sister. And like The Fate of Ophelia, the more I hear this, the more I love it. And lastly, my 5th choice, and completing this shortlist of first impressions, the excellent title track. And I must say, I was slightly apprehensive about hearing this one on the lead up to the album because I thought Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, it seemed like an easy win. But upon hearing the song and the lyrics that warn of the perils of superstardom, it obviously works very well. Taylor's pretty much been, seen and done it all, and Sabrina Carpenter is relatively the new kid on the block. Immediately I thought the wordplay was really good here. Her name was Kitty, made her money being pretty and witty. They gave her the keys to the city, then they said she didn't do it legitly. But again, this is a really good arrangement, the heavy claps and rock steady beats, the nice acoustic guitar again. It gives room for Taylor and Sabrina's vocals to take centre stage. And the vocal melody and the phrasing are really pleasing too. It all flows so well. Love the chorus, and I really like the extended middle eight part and the way that these strings dance around that part. And then you get the full sweep of the orchestra on the fade out. It's all very good. Taylor does that spoken word part at the end where she thanks the band, the dancers, Sabrina, and signals the end of the show, as it were, and the album. Don't know the life of a showgirl, babe, and you're never gonna wanna. So upon first listen, they were the 5 songs that really stood out to me. The Fate of Ophelia, Opalite, Wishlist, Cancelled, and The Life of a Showgirl. But as I say, I have now listened to the album 4 times and my opinions are starting to change. Wood is of course supremely catchy, complete with all of its sexual innuendo. That's bound to get some serious airplay. Elizabeth Taylor is another standout track here. Love the production on that too. The production on this album as a whole is meticulous, fantastic. And I'm liking Eldest Daughter more and more. And one of the overriding first impressions as I was hearing these songs for the first time, and I thought this a good few times throughout the album, is how good Taylor's voice sounds. I think it's reached a new peak on this album. I really like Taylor Swift's voice. Perhaps she doesn't have the range of some of her contemporaries, but what she does with the voice is really good. The vocal stylings, the turn of phrase, the melodies. I mean, how many albums has she made now? And she's still very much producing the goods. I think she's maturing very nicely as a vocalist. Now, given all of the glitz and glamour and the fantastic outfits, I had hoped that the album would be more conceptual. I'd got it in my head that that was the way it was going to be, and it seemed to start off that way with references to Ophelia, a Shakespearean character, and Elizabeth Taylor. I thought we were going to go through a cast of characters who had led the showgirl life. But as Taylor said, she wrote this album while she was doing the Eras tour, and she was detailing what was happening to her and how she felt. So, what do I think of the album as a whole? Well, I'm now 4 listens in and yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. It's very good. As I've said, opinions change and I wouldn't care to rank this album just yet in Taylor's long and illustrious career. But it's by no means the perfect, polished pop of 1989, my favourite Taylor Swift album. This isn't as tender or as intimate as a lot of the songs that make up the Folklore and Evermore albums. And it doesn't have those late night, sultry tones that make up the Midnights album. But having said that, there's songs on this album that you could pick out and put on any of those aforementioned albums. So for me, this album's a bit of a mix of everything that's good about Taylor. But as I say, I'm really enjoying it and I'm going to give it a strong 8 out of 10 so far. So if you've stumbled across this video and you're a big Taylor Swift fan and you haven't heard this album yet, then what on earth are you waiting for? Or if you're simply a fan of pop music, then give this a listen. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you for my next video sometime soon. Until then, bye for now.